Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, fills up your day. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. The city's so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, fills up your day. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. City's so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, fills up your day. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city.
Greetings from the bottom of the pool. This is Jenny with Serenity Swimming, and you've been watching Good Morning Frederick.
Oh yeah. Good morning, Frederick. Today is Tuesday. Somebody's calling me on my phone. Love that always. Let me just get that out of there. How are you today? Hopefully you're having a great Tuesday. I have to admit, not feeling the best today. Had a lot going on this weekend, so my body is saying time to slow down a little bit. And we are just getting into event season. I got too much to do. So I'm going to find some time, obviously, to take care of myself because you got to. You only got you, right? One body. All right. I want to say huge congrats to our Frederick Flying Cows. They secured their spot in the next round of the playoffs, which I believe, let's see, did we just do regional? I can't remember. Can't remember what round we're in. I think this is Final Four. They have to, I think there's a couple of games that have to play out in order for them to figure out where they're headed. So that's cool. Today's show, Morning Roundup with Bob Miller from WFMD. I'm going to go over a highlight of some of the events happening in and around Frederick. If you want the full calendar, though, you got to head to that link that is in the video you're watching right now. And then we got Under the Hood with Tyler Mead from Ken's Automotive and Transmissions. Don't forget this month, the nonprofit being featured is Mountainside Education and Enrichment. When you buy the Good Morning Frederick merch, 100% of the proceeds goes to Mountainside Education. You can head to 401 North Market Street Wednesdays to Sundays, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m., and pick up your merch. And they benefit. And you get something cool, too. And oh, goodness, wait until you see the 300th show shirts and the 4th of July shirts. I'm going to have the 4th of July shirts, hopefully, by next week's 300th show. That would be kind of cool. And we're going to be selling those. If you come to the live show, you're going to be able to get a discount on the t-shirts, on all Good Morning Frederick merch. You'll be able to get a discount on. And I'm sure everything Frederick merch. So the Frederick girl that you see, like Rosie the Riveter, that we got a lot of cool stuff in there. And if you want to show your Frederick pride, you can do that. All right, let's go ahead and get the show started. Well, on a day like today, you're going to want to head to Rita's Italian Ice and Frozen Custard of Frederick. Open daily noon to 9 p.m. If you're a little hungry, maybe get a hot pretzel to go along with your gelati. It's one of my favorites. If you can't get to Rita's, they can come to you through Grubhub, DoorDash, and Uber Eats. And there's no reason not to have Rita's. 538 West South Street in Frederick. All right, Bob Miller's in the studio. Let's find out what's happening in our morning roundup. Morning Roundup is sponsored by Auto Trim Design of Mid-Maryland. Window tinting, paint protection film, ceramic coating, vinyl wraps like on the Good Morning Frederick car. Also, customized leather upholstered car seats. They can take care of all your aftermarket enhancements. Auto Trim Design of Mid-Maryland, accessories for any lifestyle. Find them on Urbana Pike or at autotrim-md.com. Well, good morning.
Hey, howdy. There will be no Chris today. You know that, right? Yeah,
Yes,
you do.
I do.
Yeah.
Poor guy was hobbling around yesterday.
Got the gout.
Yeah, I've never had gout.
I don't know. I've not had it, but I hear it's very painful. And and it's apparently something in the foot, and apparently from shellfish. He was eating shrimp. He said a couple of days ago. He thinks that's where he got it from.
Really?
Yep.
So it says gout is a type of inflammatory arthritis caused by the buildup of uric acid crystals in the body, particularly in the joints.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I was hoping to have some guest hosts on the podcast today, but one's not up and the other one doesn't talk a whole lot. So yeah, got the grandbabies with us, and then got the kid with us as well, and her husband came up. They're still dealing with like a what do you call it? The problems in their apartment of with pest control. So they had to get out. We just said, hey, come on up here, we'll hang out.
Oh, aren't you great? That's awesome. That's really
they wear me out.
You sleep good, don't you?
I did. Well, then the other cool thing was, is I felt bad because, Aaron and Hudson's anniversary was just 2 days ago. So we're like, look, we were out. I got in the pool for the first time. I made a little joke, and Kaylin pushed me in the pool because I told her to. I said, you can't push me, and it was a little game. But we got in the pool. It was still a little chilly, but I told Kaylin, I'm like, once your body becomes accustomed to it, it's fine.
Yeah.
And so Aaron and Hudson slipped off and went out and had a little dinner without the kidlings. So that was pretty nice.
Nice. But, so what do they call you?
I'm Pop, and Linda is Lolly. Lolly and Pop.
I love it.
Yep. So
yeah,
they're great.
Coming up with the names. Did you guys come up with the names, or the kids, or your kids?
I think we came up with it. So we thought. I think somebody else said they were. My dad was a Pop. My father-in-law was a Pappy, so I like the Pop. So with that one. And then I think Jimmy is Pappy on the other side. My brother.
Yeah.
Whose birthday is today? So happy birthday going out to him.
Happy birthday. Yeah.
So what's going on? All kinds of stuff going on in the city of Frederick and downtown, of course. And, we saw other things. Of course, California is burning, at least Los Angeles again. And
it just shocks me that people burn down their own neighborhoods and riot in their own neighborhoods and destroy their own things. And it really just reminds me of temper tantrums like a 2-year-old who doesn't know any better. And the shocking and disappointing and really disgusting part of it is the encouragement by our leaders to not stand down. And that is going to get someone killed, and they should be ashamed of themselves for doing it. I have no problems with a peaceful protest. Stand out on the corner with a sign for 40 days. I don't care. But once you start throwing dangerous things at our police officers, Molotov cocktails, and that's okay. Like that to me is just vile behavior.
Yeah, I agree. And I found a video where, now of course it's on the internet, so it's got to be true, but it was showing these type of masks, and they're called bionic masks. that were being that are shipped in, that are being handed out, and not by one or two, by the dozens or even more. And somebody just asked a question. They're like $60 a piece. Who's paying for that?
Well, that's exactly, follow the money, always follow the money. So
Yep.
someone is funding all of these people with their supplies, bussing them in. I guarantee you many of them aren't even from that area. That is that's organized, and those people should be punished. And oh, hi.
Hi there. Now look at yourself on the. Oh, there she's looking at the. I got a monitor over there. Look this way, Kaylin. Look right there. There you go.
Hi.
Now that's some bedhead right there.
I look like that when I wake up too.
Say hi, Kaylin. Say that's Dani. Say hi, Dani. She just woke up.
Oh, wow.
Hey, hi, Dani.
I love
You're
it.
beautiful. Look how beautiful you are. You're beautiful.
You are.
Yeah. Say hi. Real quick. Just say hi. Hi. There you go.
Hi. You
How old are
having
you?
fun with Pop Pop?
She said, are you having fun with Pop Pop?
Oh,
Yeah. And Lolly?
I forgot she can't hear me. Yeah.
She can't hear you, but that's okay. I'll relay the information.
Yeah. Yeah.
So she's so cutie.
So sweet. Now, how old is she?
She's 5.
5.
You're 4. Oh my gosh, she won't be 5 until. I'm sorry. She's 4. Yeah.
Good job. Way to correct Pop Pop.
Yeah, she said, way to correct Pop Pop. Good job.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to go to the public with Papa.
You want to go play somewhere with Lolly and Pop Pop? Okay.
Oh, that would be a lovely life, I think.
Yeah.
I want that life too.
Yeah. All right. She's just staring at herself. Aren't you pretty?
know. I love it. I love it.
All right, you getting down? Taking off? All right. See you, kids. There you go.
Love it.
Yeah.
Aw.
They bring joy. I did have to kind of correct the boy yesterday.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't think he gets that very often, you know? So I was like, Bob had to lay the law down.
Oh my gosh.
So I was like, he's so cute. I do this. We did like, the little, the blanket thing when kids would stand in the door and they would go abracadabra.
Oh yeah, and they disappear. Yeah, yeah.
I do that with Ezekiel. He's like, he loves it, but he doesn't go anywhere. He just stands there and laughs. And it's hilarious. So
that's so fun. So fun. I don't want those days for a long time because my kids are so young. But when it comes, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, grandchildren are way, way cool. Love them to death.
Yeah.
Love them to death. Even though they just wear me out because they're just there's only 2 speeds: go and asleep. And when they're with us, there's no asleep until the night. It's like when they go to bed, you're like, oh, I couldn't imagine being. I forgot how much. That's why they give kids to young people. Right?
Yeah.
They can deal with it. We can't. I'm too old for that stuff. I'm too old and cranky. All right, let's talk about what happened on the world this morning. Last night. We'll find it on the. Where did I find it? On the computer? Yeah, all kinds of great stuff. Not good stuff. There is a public hearing that's going to be part of a proposed 5-megawatt solar facility, and it's going to be in Woodsboro, as a matter of fact. Residents can submit their comments if they'd like to make a comment on this solar facility that's going to be at Clyde Young Road in Woodsboro, which is right off of 550. So it looks like it's going to be 21 acres of a 37-acre site. So we'll have to wait and see another new flower growing in Frederick County.
Didn't they used to call the satellites in West Virginia the West Virginia state flower or something like that?
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Yeah. On the bad side of things, the story came out of Brunswick. Frederick County Sheriff's Office says 5 male students at Brunswick High School have been charged in connection with a sexual assault of another boy that took place earlier this year. Deputies dispatched to the school after reports of the assault. And these kids range from ages 15 to 17. The 17-year-old been charged with 4th-degree sex offense, 2nd-degree assault, 2 counts of virtual surveillance. So what they did was they videotaped the whole thing. The 16-year-old second-degree assault, a second 16-year-old second-degree assault, 15-year-old second-degree assault. Another 15-year-old is being charged with 2 counts of second-degree assault. And it's just, stupid is, stupid does.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the sad part about it all.
It's very sad because no matter, and I get it, they're juveniles, so no idea, but people know obviously who they are, and it's going to be a long time, no matter what the turnout is from that trial, for them to move forward from this.
Yeah.
And nor should they. The poor,
right.
the kid they assaulted, which is that's so terrible. Like, I just, they should pay the price and the consequences should be harsh to alleviate this from happening again.
Right. Now, I don't, we got into it a little bit on the air. It's just hard for me to talk about it sometimes. I mean, it's disgusting. And so, and look, hijinks are one thing, but what they did was just allegedly have done. It's just uncalled for.
Of course, allegedly.
Right.
Yeah, put shaving cream on the toilet seat or Vaseline on his locker handle or,
boy, we're old.
Yeah, I know.
Now
but
it's shaming them on social media and using stuff on them and trying to never mind.
Yeah, terrible.
Sunshine today. We've got some sunshine right now. We do have a few clouds. A little rain came through here this morning, but we're looking at a high of 83 today. That's gorgeous. Sunshine tomorrow, high of 84. Your nighttime lows are going to be around 60 degrees. Looking ahead towards Thursday, 88 for your high. If you like the springtime warmth, you've got it for the next couple of days as you get towards the weekend. Of course, might be some clouds and some rain in store for us on Saturday. And on Father's Day, sunny, partly cloudy, I should say, 70, 62 for Father's Day, and the U.S. Open on Father's Day weekend.
Oh, very good. Yes. There's your warning right now. Father's Day is Sunday.
Right.
Do you guys do anything traditionally on Father's Day?
No.
Yeah.
No. But it's like I did hear. Now I don't know if this is true or not because I read it on the internet, so it has to be that fathers eat free on Father's Day at Chick-fil-A.
What? Yeah, of course. Yeah, head there Sunday morning, bright and early.
Oh yeah, no. I just I have a happy birthday thing. When the kids make this stuff when you were a little kid, that's what I loved. I still hold on to that kind of stuff. So I don't expect my wife doesn't get me anything because I'm not her father. So we do that. And I don't know if we're going to grill. I think we're going to go to my in-laws' house. I'm not sure.
Nice.
I think she's going to make some ham slippery pot pie.
Oh, well, there you go.
Right?
Sounds amazing.
There ain't nothing says country like a slippery pot pie.
Nothing says country like a slippery pot pie. I bet there are people frantically Googling what that is right now.
Hey, did you go to the Flying Cows game yesterday?
I did not, but congratulations to them. They move on to the next round, and so happy for them. They definitely second year gone even further than the first year, and I think this is the absolute team to beat. So it's pretty cool.
They're going to take on the Capital, whatever they are. Who cares who they are? They're not going to beat the Flying Cows.
They're not going to beat the Cow.
Yeah, the Cows are moving on. I love that headline. They defeated the Firebirds 108-98 yesterday, and they will move on to take on in the championship. So you got to love that. They'll take on the Capital Seahawks, who they beat pretty much 4 out of 5 times in the regular season. So we'll have to wait and see what happens there. But hopefully they'll bring home the championship. The Florida Panthers scored 5 or more goals in a single season this postseason. They've done that more than once. They've done it a lot. They did it yesterday. They defeated the Edmonton Oilers 6-1 in Game 3 of Lord Stanley Cup's finals and against the Edmonton Oilers. Good for them. Congratulations going out to Kentucky's Taylor Smith, named the Gatorade Maryland Player of the Year, the highest individual honor for a high school softball player they can do. And I think I read she's going to be playing next year for the University of Virginia. O's and Nats had the night off last night. O's will start a 6-game homestand against the Tigers tonight. Nats go to the Big Apple to take on the Mets, which I'm sure that our friend Chris Michaels will probably be watching that game.
Oh, for sure.
And we have to say goodbye and thank you so much. And I always thought he was a Capital, but he's only been a Capital since 2016. TJ Oshie is calling it a career. So after 16 years in the NHL, but was traded from the St. Louis Blues back in 2016.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, we're going to miss him for sure, but get it.
Absolutely.
16 years on the ice is a long time.
Those guys get beat up hard.
They do. They do.
Yes, they do. And that's
all right, my friend. Enjoy the time as Pop, and we will check in with you tomorrow.
There you go. Have a great day, everybody. Don't forget, go to Everything Frederick.
Love it. All right. Want to thank Bob for that. All right. We're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to come back with a highlight of your events. And then we've got Mr. Tyler Mead from Ken's Automotive and Transmissions. He's going to be, I got some dumb questions, and I need to see your comments when I say it. So you're going to have to tune in for that. All of that comes up just after this message.
This portion of Good Morning Frederick is powered by Ken's Automotive and Transmissions, Total Car Care. Need an oil change or brakes? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can take care of that. How about exhaust or engine work? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can do that too. No matter what you need for your car, Ken's Automotive and Transmissions is Total Car Care. Go to kenstrans.com to schedule an appointment today.
Cosmec Healing handcrafted small batch tinctures and transdermal salves. Double third-party tested for quality you can trust. If you've got pain, headaches, or anxiety, our products are here to help you find relief. Patient over profits mindset, 'cause we're patients too. CosmecHealing.com.
Real estate goddess, yeah. She's the one to get you there. Homes and dreams are perfect, yeah. Shining finally beyond compare.
Get your tickets for Key City Rotary's Low Key Festival happening Friday, June 13th from 5 to 8 p.m. at the Carroll Creek Amphitheater. It's an all-ages, family-friendly event with live music with the band Acute Triangle, grilled cheese, please, and MR Cheesecakes food trucks. Purchase adult beverages from Rockwell Brewery and Simply Theory Wine. Get your tickets on Eventbrite. Just search Low Key Festival. Thanks to Georgetown Insurance for their support.
At Mid-Atlantic Chiropractic, we understand how pain can hold you back. We're here to understand what you're going through. For a limited time, you can schedule your first visit for just $50. Give us a call and mention Good Morning Frederick, and let's get you feeling better.
All right, let's find out what is happening in Frederick. Happening in Frederick is sponsored by Taquito and Taco Bar, located in Frederick and Hagerstown. Taquito's got your drive-through for convenience. You can find information about them, taquitobytacobar.com. And Taco Bar has 2 locations to serve you, 1450 West Patrick Street and 3 Russell Avenue in Old Town Gaithersburg. What you can count on at any of those locations is authentic Mexican food at an affordable price. So head to Taquito or Taco Bar today. All right. Shoe collection is happening. If you can, $5, $10, $20. Donate. I'll be shopping this weekend to find some sales. If you have seen some shoe sales around Frederick, some good clearance sections, can you please let me know so that I can pick up shoes and make every dollar count? All right. We got 2 giveaways for you today. We've got Spirits, if you want to go to Spirits of Maryland on June 21st from noon to 4:30. And then later that evening, Rabbit's Foot Reunion is happening. You're going to text either Spirits or Rabbit's Foot to 888-465-2944. You can text them both if you want. The Rabbit's Foot Reunion is live music all evening long. It is at the Vanish Hall in Boonesboro. And it is June 21st, and all of the proceeds benefit Reforge. And we're going to have George and Mitch on the show this week to talk about that great event. It is a lot of fun. And if you like live music, you definitely want to be there. All right, tomorrow, Cocktails and Conversations at the home of everything Frederick. Join us for a very low-key networking with about 10 or 12 of your friends where we sit around and we talk about great stuff. Well, this week we brought in an expert, Whitney Hahn, talking Chat GPT and AI. On Friday, Key City Rotary's Low Key Festival, open to all ages at Carroll Creek Amphitheater. Live music, food trucks, $5 per person in advance on Eventbrite, $10 at the door. Kids 5 and under are free. June 14th, charity karaoke where you can sing for a cause, raising money to cover the FCPS lunch debt. That's at the Orioles Nest from 7 to 11 p.m. June 15th is Father's Day. It is also Superhero Sunday where dads climb free at Tree Trekkers. If you want to give dad an amazing experience, how about grab a picnic, grab a blanket, head down to the Baker Park Band Shell on Sunday. Starting at 5, I call it the pregame with WFRE. And then at 7 o'clock, it's the Plate Scrapers. They're progressive bluegrass music, which I love that name. It does make because when I hear plate scraping, I don't love that, but it does make me laugh. All right, June 16th, we launch the Secret Stash. Cash and prizes are going to be hidden in envelopes around Frederick County. And you're going to get your clues every day on Good Morning Frederick. We're going to see how you guys do with this one. Since you guys tore up the egg hunt, I think it's going to be pretty cool. All right, June 17th, 5:45, you can kick off your summer reading with free Touch a Truck event at Thurmont Library, or you can head to the home of everything Frederick and do a turtle or crab suncatcher craft with Tammy Brown. All right, June 18th, we are at the 300th Good Morning Frederick show live stream at 401 North Market Street. Join me and my friends, Mama Cone, Ash, probably my daughter Brody's going to be there helping out. We're going to have an ice cream bar. You're going to be able to buy your Good Morning Frederick merch at a discount. I'm going to have all kinds of shirts there. You're going to want to come and purchase as much as you possibly can. All right, June 21st, I forgot to add the Rabbit's Foot thing on here, but June 21st, we got the Spirits of Maryland Festival. We got the Veteran Family Fun Day, and we've got the Rabbit's Foot Reunion. So a lot of great events going on in June that you're going to have to maybe split your time at. June 26th, Thorpewood Community Day with Frederick County Public Library. That is from 10 to 1 p.m. up at Thorpewood. 6:30 p.m. It's PTSD Awareness Day. You can join Pulling for Veterans for that. June 29th, we're doing a Sunday brunch at the home of everything Frederick. We'll have details for you on that one. July 4th is Party in the Park. Good Morning Frederick and the real estate goddess, Shannon Flannery, are sponsoring the Mechanical Bull Ride, making it free for you. Plus, there's going to be live music all afternoon, including Hannah Ponce, who opens the whole event. I sat down with her yesterday. We're going to put her video on later this week. We're right at Baker Park near Color Lake. And July 12th is the rescheduled date for the Rubber Duck Derby Festival in Union Bridge. You can go to dreambigunionbridge.com. All right, we're going to take another quick break. Then we're back with Tyler Mead and Under the Hood from Ken's Automotive and Transmissions right after this. Who's always wanted to go to Alaska? Well, that's me, and I'm putting together a trip June 9th through June 20th of 2026. I would love for you to join me working together with Antietam World Travel Service to put together an amazing itinerary featuring both land and sea. We're going to see all the great stuff you see when you go to Alaska. I promise it's going to be a lot of fun. Go to bit.ly/Alaska2 for more information.
Hi, I'm Devin, your friendly neighborhood shower door expert. Upgrade your bathroom with a beautiful glass shower door, custom fit to accent your space and make getting into your shower one of the highlights of your day. Come see us at our brand new showroom in Frederick, Maryland, or online at showerdoorexperts.com.
Experience an unforgettable vacation at the Salty Seahorse on the 4x4 beach in Corolla, North Carolina. Enjoy the pool, relax in the hot tub, fish, and kayak right off the private dock. The Salty Seahorse will be your forever vacation home. Go to thesaltyseahorse2201.com.
This portion of Good Morning Frederick is sponsored by Pulling for Veterans. Pulling for Veterans is a nonprofit that educates the public on PTSD. You can rent one of the trailers starting at just $1 per hour. The trailer is filled with information about PTSD and how to help. Plus, each trailer honors a vet and acts as a rolling memorial. More details at pullingforveterans.org.
All right, we're back. All right, let's find out what is big on Ken's Automotive and Transmissions. We got Under the Hood.
Got a different view today. Ken's Automotive and Transmissions, right on Patrick and Jefferson Streets in downtown Frederick. This is Tyler Mead. The Ken's Automotive, 1968, been in the family. You're the third generation.
Third generation, yep.
I wanted to ask you before we get into what we're going to talk about today. I know you grew up with this in your blood and all of that. Do you love doing this, though?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Yeah, I love every part of it, yeah.
What's the most fun thing that you like about?
I like working on them more than anything else.
Yeah.
The hardest part of growing up on them now is working in the same area as my hobby.
Yeah,
so I've
you're
always
right.
had a hobby of working on cars.
Okay.
But I do love it. Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, you got to, right?
Yeah.
To do it. And keeping up with everything new. You guys do a lot of training all the time to make sure you're up to date because stuff changes almost as fast as the internet with cars,
every
right?
year's a new car, new transmission, new motor. Yeah,
yeah. And I know you guys do a lot to keep up with all of that. So if you have a late model, let me ask you this too. When somebody says late model car, is that a new car?
Yeah, late model. Late model.
Not like late, like it's old.
Your last year.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Because it's later in the year versus
okay.
earlier in the
I
year.
just wanted to make sure. All right, now we're going to talk about what we're really going to talk about, which is shocks and struts.
Yep.
So these are the things when you hit a bump.
Yes.
Whether you feel it or don't feel it, or you're bouncing up and down the road.
Absolutely. Yep.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about what we got to be concerned about with that.
So shocks and struts do wear out.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't realize it's part of the economics of your car in general. They go usually about 120 to 150,000 is usually the interval to start doing them.
Okay.
We start recommending to get everybody ahead of the date, about 100,000, and we'll give them a window of when they should be done.
Yeah.
They can be very expensive, so we try to make sure you're ahead of the game.
Yeah, you're preparing, right?
Correct. Yeah. Some commonalities as far as failures go, bounciness going up highways. You go over a bump and the thing feels like a boat.
Yeah.
And you're not on the water at all.
Yeah.
So why is it doing it?
Yeah.
They leak. Your springs wear out, so it can actually sit lower than what it's actually supposed to.
Oh, yeah.
I've had people come in where they're like, I hear this noise, and then the whole spring and like the shackle is broke. And then when we lift it, the spring's like poking out of the side of the car.
Oh,
So
gracious.
they are definitely something that needs to be fixed for sure.
Yeah.
They also change wear pattern in your tires.
Okay.
So if you're you'll get choppiness in your tires.
Mhm.
Choppiness is from suspension struts. Basically, they bounce the wheel across the ground too much. We're not enough that you're feeling it, but enough for it to basically wear that tire away. So it definitely saves on tire wear, and especially since tires are more expensive than ever before.
Yeah,
you
of course. Now, what if I want to take the Good Morning Frederick car and lift it like those videos? You guys?
We can do that too. I don't know about the Murano, but we do the lifts for sure. Absolutely.
Hit my ride. All right. This is Tyler Mead. He's with Ken's Automotive and Transmissions. Been in the family, been in Frederick For older than I have been, oh no, younger. I'm older than Ken's Automotive and
I think 3 years from now we'll be at 60 years.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, that means I'm going to be close to that too. All right, it's all good. kenstrans.com. Schedule an appointment. Get the whole car checked out, bumper to bumper. They can take care of it here. Big jobs, little jobs. No job is too small for these guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dani.
I want to thank him for that. I know, late model. I get it. But wouldn't it be fun to pimp my ride? To have the Dani Mobile out there all crazy with a fridge in the back. Do you remember that show? I wonder if any of those cars still exist. I'd love to look into that. All right, that is it for our show today. Thank you so much for joining us. Thanks for sharing, supporting. I appreciate the confidence you guys have in me, the support you give me, the messages. I can't even thank you guys enough. We're on to 300. We're 1 week and 1 day away from the 300th show, which is unbelievable. I hope you have a wonderful, terrific day. Have a great one, and let's get out there. Let's be great.